What's going on, people? Nat here. Back once again for the Renegade Master and all of that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never ever miss when I go live and direct and in full effect. Or when I upload the next video. Pretty much. Hang on, just a little bit of something there. A little speck of dust or something like that. But anyway, one take, you know how we do. And it's nice to have a little something different, you know, rather than just doing all the live and direct stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love doing the live streams and that, but I need to do more uploads anyway. And since I've got a bit more time, I had to sort some shit out today, as per usual. It's life. But yeah, Wolves v that Asna preview, yeah? A game we should win, but I don't have short-term memory. We all remember the game at the Emirates where it required 2 own goals and they scored one of their own as well. So they scored all the goals, basically. Not looking good, bruv. However, if it is true that Nick in a living guard, Odegaard, right, has fallen out with either the rest of the team and or Mikel Arteta himself, then he will not start against Wolves. And he better not start against Wolves. Start Eza. And I know, like, first half he was great. The second half he did well. They were trying to preserve their energy upon reflection, of course. And, yeah, because we should have really won that game by 8, 9, 10-0. I would have loved to have seen that. And to be perfectly honest, we definitely should have got more than 4, even while coasting anyway. They were fucking rubbish. They were dog shit, bruv, Wigan. I knew we were going to win. I didn't think it would be that comfortable. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I want to see him start. He was close to being my man of the match. The actual man of the match from that game, as I'm sure you guys will remember, was Norgard. Norgard, bruv. I would start him ahead of fucking Zubimendi. Put him next to Declan Rice. I don't see us conceding, bruv. But will he actually do that? Probably not. Even though Zubimendi came on after the hour mark or so against Wigan. Is what it is, bad. Is what it fucking is, can. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think we will win. This ain't gonna be as long as the last one, because it's mainly gonna be like the preview. I might bring up the Real Madrid Benfica game. Basically, just saw bits and pieces of that. I'll talk about that at the end though, because I have a few words on that. But yeah, to be honest, this manager's got to get to that realization. He's got to get to that point where we have to start playing attacking football. I'm not saying go all out attack, throw the kitchen sink from minute 1 to 90. I'm not saying that shit. But attacking football is in our DNA, yeah? It's in our heritage, yeah? Our football heritage, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But as long as Odegaard ain't starting, obviously you got Havertz injured, Marino's out for the rest of the season. Saka, I don't want to see him playing on the right again. Madueke should be starting, but because we got Dalman injured and Ethan's on loan, we're here. We are where we are. Hincapié is cemented that left back spot because the sweet prince, Calafiori, the wild horse, he basically can't stay fucking fit. Oh, but apparently, he's less injury prone than my man KT, Kieran Tierney. Oh yeah, by the way, from what I hear, yeah, Zinchenko's out for 7 months. He's out for the rest of the season and the start of next season. I just signed for Ajax. I believe. So apparently he was crucial to our title challenge. Yeah, good one. Good one. For me, we keep the same defence. I'm glad Timber didn't come on over the weekend against Wigan. To be honest, him and Declan Rice should be getting more rest, to be honest. And even though Wolves gave us trouble, if we play like how we did against Wigan, even remotely, I would go as far as say don't even start Declan Rice against Wolves. Bring him on for like 20 minutes to go. You know, play Zubimendi, play Norgard, and then play Eza. You know what I'm saying? Start Martinelli, and then bring on Trossard because we want to kill the game off in the first half. Do what Chelsea did basically. 2-3-0. Was it Cole Palmer hat-trick and then just coast? Yeah, I think they ended up scoring one later down the line, Wolves, but we know they're going down. It is what it is. Now, they might not be the worst ever team statistically, but they're right down there. I was going to almost say right up there, but no, they're right down there. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. You know, Ryan needs to fix up as well. Gyökeres needs to score. I think he will probably start. And then Jesus should come off the bench. Ironically, he should have come off the bench against Brentford, but he didn't. But again, this manager works in mysterious ways. You know what I mean? But my prediction will be 2-1. I'm going to stick with that because when I predict us to win quite emphatically, at least on the scoreline, hardly ever happens. I predicted that with Kyra, I believe, but we struggled to beat them. You know what I'm saying? Oda clapped, Nick and the Living God doing what he does best. Fuck all, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That guy needs to be the first one out the door. Then followed by that donkey Havertz. And even though he's been doing better than Odegaard, but the bench is really that far down low, innit? It is what it is. Jesus as well. Get all the high earners off. Saka needs to be rested for the whole summer. To be perfectly honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Tommy Tukes don't bring him to the World Cup. I'm going to be real. Because, let's be honest, even though Saka's running on barely empty, even like with that, he ain't been performing well. And that's been the main reason. And you got to pick players on form. And he ain't delivering. I mean, if he is going to have the bollocks to not pick Jude Bellingham, even though I believe he's injured at the moment because he didn't play tonight, then I wouldn't pick Bukayo Saka either, even if he's a bit more fitter. Let's say he's like 50, 60, even 70%. Like, we've got other players in it. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I do expect to win. Ideally, I would want a 3-0, 4-0. But to be honest, considering what happened in the last fixture, I'll be calm with a 2-0. You know, not being too casual, not doing the whole control the game, keep the ball, guys. Calma thing. You know what I'm saying? And all that bullshit. No. For me, get a couple of goals, try and get 3 and 4 before half time. If we do, we can coast. If not, you know, we'll look after the ball a bit and just make sure that they don't get shit, especially since it's going to be at Molineux, at their gaff. We don't want to give them anything. We gave them way too much at the Emirates, especially in the second half. We know how that turned out, innit? That was shocking, bruv. That was shocking, but if Arteta don't pick Odegaard, don't start him, and from what I hear, you know, apparently, he didn't have the captain's armband against Brentford when he came on, but I swear I saw it. You know, I might have to check the instant replay or just do an Arsene Wenger at the end, like, well, I didn't see it. Apologies. Apologies for that. It is what it is. And, yeah, I think we'll get the job done in the end. I think we'll get the job done. Now, I just want to mention very quickly about what happened tonight. Benfica, Real Madrid won 1-0, but that wasn't the main talking point. the main talking point was Racismo. Vinny Jr. scored a banger, by the way. Scored an absolute banger. Celebrated in the corner. They didn't like it. No one would like it if it happened against them. Let's be honest. But in the spirit of the game, you know what I'm saying? You know, say no to racism and all of that. It's a load of bollocks. I've been saying this for fucking years, right? I've been saying this. If they really wanted to get rid of it, they would. But they're not. Do you know what I'm saying? What Jose said after the game. Nah, mate. You should have done the no comment throughout that interview and just talked about the game itself. But you didn't, so it is what it is, I guess. Jose having a bit of a stinker, highly emotional and that. He didn't like, and I know Jose don't like players celebrating like that anyway across the board. So I know there'll be people that will say he's being consistent, but there's a time and a place. And for me personally, there's levels to everything, bruv. But ultimately, if it's wrong, it's wrong. If it ain't right, it ain't right. And you can be right but wrong at the same time. Think about it. Do you know what I'm saying? And on that note, I will leave it at that. I don't usually like to end things on a sour note, but it is what it is. Not good enough. From my perspective, from my eyes, what I'm seeing, same old, really. I see no changes, like Park in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But the good news is I will be back tomorrow at I think it will probably be like 10:30, roughly around that time. Match reaction for the Wolves Arsenal game, live and direct and in full effect. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below as well. Hit the notification bell so you never ever miss when I go live and direct, or when I upload the next video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's a shame with that Benfica Real Madrid game, because even though there was only one goal in it, it was actually pretty good, to be fair. But then afterwards, it just ruined it. But what can you do in it? That's the least you would expect in it. And yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good. You know, all the people that say, oh yeah, like racism no more. Nah. Wake the fuck up, cunt. Do you know what I mean? Is what it is. Yeah. So look forward to the stream after the game tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay true to yourself. Best believe that. All the best. Enjoy this evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Working, all of that. Doing your thing tomorrow. And yeah. I will see you after the Wolves and Arsenal game. Take care, people. Peace out.